All right, y'all. It's February the 7th. 7th. Is it the 7th? February the 7th, Friday, February 7th. Doing my weigh in for today. So y'all could see yesterday I was what 304.9 or something like that. Let's see what it is today. Yesterday y'all saw I went, if y'all watched my video, y'all saw that I went to Taco Bell and I got a cantina chicken bowl without the rice. I had some pork skins and I had a Coke Zero. I also took to lunch a Oikos yogurt and I had two sugar-free jellos. Um, I had a tangerine that was already in my bag. And when I got home, I ate a little fiber. Not a, it's like it's a granola bar. Got 90 calories. It do got like 20 something grams of carbs. But if you listen to what I said, I ate. I really didn't have many carbs yesterday, and I got some more sugar free Jello and some more and sugar free Cool Whip when I got off. And that's what I ate yesterday, y'all. I did drink some water with my food at work, but that Coke Zero was mainly the drink I had. So let's see if I went down any. I told y'all everything I had to eat yesterday. Okay, y'all. So I did come down another pound and some ounces, 303. So on my calendar, I'll show y'all when I go upstairs. All right, y'all. So on my calendar today, I should have been 307. If I would have, I mean, half a pound a day, I would have been 307. I would have been 307, but y'all saw the scale. It was 303.3. So I won't have this calendar with me Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, but I will be doing my measurements. I will be doing my weights. I'm taking my scale with me. So y'all see tomorrow, 306 is the targeted goal, but I'm currently 303. So we'll see what it's looking like tomorrow. Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. I'm this nurse Muriel. To my new subscribers, hey, how y'all doing? Welcome to the channel. To my oldies but goodies, always welcome back. So y'all, today is Super Bowl Sunday. I am not a sports girl at all. I probably watch half a game of football my entire life. Yeah, I'm just not a sports girl. So today is just another Sunday to me, but I know it is what it's like for everybody else. So I'm just on here, y'all. I'm just out and about, getting out the house. So far, I've been doing well with my eating here. I told y'all I have the hardest time on the weekends. Right now, I'm in the line at Zaxby's, about to get my son something to eat, and I'm going to get me a salad. So hold one second, y'all. Thank you for choosing Zaxby's. How may I help you? Hi, can I get your boneless wing meal, hot honey mustard with sweet tea? Yes, and Asian sensation salad, grilled chicken, with whatever vinaigrette dressing you have. It comes with the citrus vinaigrette. Okay, that's fine. And unsweet tea. Small, medium, or large? Small. With the veggie egg roll. A side of egg roll? Not a side. It comes with an egg roll, doesn't it? Yes, ma'am. It comes with a veggie? Yes, it does. Oh, okay. I didn't know if it was a meat or a veggie, or if we had to choose. Total is $23.84. Thank you. So yeah, y'all, it is like 3 o'clock. Is it 3 o'clock? Yeah, it's 2:53. So 3 o'clock, and this will be my first meal for today. And then later on, I will only eat something, maybe a egg sandwich or something. Y'all know I use that carb-free bread, so. I didn't bring my scale with me. I didn't forget to bring it. I picked it up and I was like, man, let me just leave it. Let me see what I can do on my own without watching the scale every day. So when I get back home Monday, which should be today, I think I'm gonna put this video out Monday, yeah, after I weigh in. I'll see if I was able to stick to it this weekend. But yeah, so we're about to head to, right now I'm gonna go to O'Reilly's because I had to buy a battery. It wasn't even a good 3 months ago, but my battery light is on my car, and I bought the battery with the 2-year warranty. So I'm about to roll over here to O'Reilly's and make sure this battery is straight, because I don't know why the battery light would be on. I bought my alternator. This is a brand new alternator, but I got this alternator about a year ago, I believe. So if it's not the battery, it must be the alternator. Either one, both of them have a warranty. And I believe I purchased both of them from an O'Reilly's. So, I know I purchased the battery from O'Reilly's. I believe the alternator came from an O'Reilly's as well. I'm not exactly sure. But anywho. Yeah, was it the alternator? It was the alternator for this vehicle. But I took it to a, did I buy it and then take it to a shop to get, no. I took my car to a shop to get the alternator replaced. But in the other Honda, I had to get an alternator and a battery already. This Honda so far, I've had the alternator replaced. That was a little over a year, maybe a year and a half. I think that was a year ago. And then got the battery replaced. So what, 2-3 months ago. So I'm gonna see why this light is on. I'm hoping that maybe because when they installed it at the dealer at the parts store, I'm hoping that maybe they didn't put the what do you call those things that post, the battery post. I'm hoping that maybe they just didn't put it on tight enough, and that might be why the light's coming on. But anywho, y'all, so after that we're gonna go to the Didi's up here, because I haven't been to the Didi's up here. And probably, y'all, I moved into this apartment in September, so let me see. So it was towards the end of September, so I'm gonna say October, November, December, January. So I've been in this apartment about 4 months. So it's been about 4 months since I went to the Didi's up here. It was so far away. The traffic was horrible. It's in North Charleston, and I said I probably wouldn't go back, but it's Sunday. I don't have much to do, so I'm gonna go today, check it out. Y'all know I'm purchasing clothes already, purchasing them smaller than me. That's my motivation to lose this weight. Yeah, if y'all are new to the channel, I'm a nurse. I'm a registered nurse. I've been a registered nurse now for 6 years. I have a bachelor's degree in nursing. I'm on a weight loss journey. I hit my highest weight last week when I weighed in. I was 309 pounds. You know it's bad when you can feel the rolls on your back. Like, I can feel the roll just by standing up. I can feel the rolls on my back, my lower back. I didn't have those. I had the rolls at the upper back. I have rolls now at my lower back. And so yeah, I started this weight loss again because I've been on a weight loss journey on here before. Y'all may have seen some of those other videos, but I'm starting again. And I made a calendar, and I feel so good about it this time. Y'all may not believe me because I only lost so far, according to I've only lost, like, it was the last weigh-in, I had lost 6 pounds. But y'all, I feel like every last one of those 6 pounds, I feel like those 6 pounds are, some of it left my midsection, because y'all, I feel, y'all know how you have that, your stomach feels big? Like how you can, I don't feel any weight on my stomach, although it's still there. And but like I said, when I zip up my jeans now, the zipper isn't sliding back down. Like, it's like my stomach is too big and the zipper slides down. It's not doing that anymore. I can tell that the weight I'm losing is coming off of my midsection. I think I said before on here, when I lose weight, I see it in my face and my midsection first, which is always a plus, y'all. I lose it in the exact spots I want to lose it in, my midsection and my face. So I had I don't know what this is.
That's a Sprite.
Oh, I didn't order a Sprite. I ordered but that's okay. I'll take I ordered a tea and an unsweet tea, but I'll take this. What's that?
Sweet tea.
So y'all gave me an extra. He got the Sprite. We don't need this. I just need a like a Splenda or a sweetener packet. Yeah, he's getting it. Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Then I ordered grilled chicken, y'all. Why these people gave me? Is this grilled? Oh, this look fried. See the sabotage. They don't want me to lose weight. Yeah, it's fried. They don't want me to lose weight, y'all. Okay, y'all, so I got the battery tested, and it did say good battery, but it said needs charging. So they're saying I have to take the battery out, bring it to them, let it sit on their charger, and then have it reinstalled. I have a battery charger at home. It is one of the more expensive ones I purchased from Walmart a few years ago. So I'm going to sit it on the one at home for a few hours and see how that does, and then bring it back to get tested or have it tested again. But this goes to, like, I'm kind of like, should I, being that it says it needs charging already, and I just purchased this battery in like December, should I have them just replace it? On this video, y'all, I just want to talk about your mental health and nursing. Y'all know my stance. I'm going to always say this. Your mental health is so much more important than the dollar bill. I.e., I hate to bring, celebrities into it, but I try to bring people into it that we all know. I.e. Wendy Williams, i.e. Britney Spears. Their mental health has been questionable in the last few years. Well, Wendy's in the last couple years. Britney's for years. They got all that money, but without an intact without their mental health being intact, look how it's doing though. Your mental health is so important. I don't know why people are just starting to make it in the healthcare field. I say healthcare because I don't consider mental health to be something in the medical field, although I may be wrong. I consider it to be more in the healthcare. That's another thing a lot of people kind of get. They look at nurses as into the medical field, but y'all know we are not medical. We are healthcare. A nurse becomes more so in the medical field when she starts to practice medicine. I'm gonna say practice medicine, as in maybe a CRNA. I would consider them a nurse in the medical field. Or a nurse practitioner. I would consider that to be a nurse in the medical field because they prescribe medication and they administer medication as well. They prescribe and they administer. A lot of people get that confused. We are not medical. We are healthcare. You become a nurse who's medical once you, I'm going to say, can prescribe medication. I'm going to just put it like that. So yeah, and not all advanced degree nurses either, because there are nurses who have masters of education in nursing. They are not in the medical field. I wouldn't even say they're in the healthcare field anymore if they're utilizing their education license. They're more in the educational field, but they're still a nurse. Anywho, so like I was saying, important. If you find yourself crying before you go to a job, let that job go. I can say that because that was me. Crying in the parking lot at the hospital because I didn't want to clock in. Because it was so stressful. If you are, I will say, like, say you're just a week in on a job, 2 weeks in on a job. If you haven't received at least 2 paychecks on that job yet, I would say give it to that third paycheck to figure out if this is something you can handle. If by that third paycheck you're just not rocking with it, let the job go, y'all. Do not put a job before your family or your mental health, your immediate family. I was talking to a nurse the other day when we had that like ice, I'm gonna say snow, ice storm or whatever, and she worked the job, and the nurses did not come into work. A lot of nurses didn't come into work when the roads were icy, and she was feeling the type of way about it because she normally doesn't work the floor, but that particular day she ended up having to work the floor. Now I'm not saying she's above working the floor, because where she works with me, she works the floor as a floor nurse, but on her full-time job she doesn't work the floor. Well, she was feeling some type of way because her and the director of nursing, they ended up having to work the floor, and she was like, nurses didn't show up. And I told her, I said, honestly, I can't blame them for not showing up. I said, because had they got on that road and slip and slide on that road, and that would have put them out of commission. The job wouldn't have stepped in to take care of their family. I told her, like, that night when it was slipping, when there was ice on the road, I was even scared to leave work that morning to go home. So if my relief didn't show up, I wasn't 2 ways bothered about it, because I would have stayed. I would have told them, well, look, I'm gonna need to take an hour nap, so I need the supervisor or somebody to come relieve me so I can take a quick hour nap, and then once I woke up, I would go ahead and start passing these meds. But I wouldn't have been mad, because I don't want people risking their lives to come into work to relieve me, because I'm not gonna risk my life to come into work to relieve nobody. I'm sorry.
like I said, put your mental health and your family before the job. The job will still be here and you won't. So I saw this skit where an agency nurse came in and she got there before the staff nurse. And I don't know how early she got there, because sometimes these nurses will play games. They'll know that what hall they want. And so instead of getting there at 6:45 a.m., they'll come in at like 6:20 just to get the hall they want. Because you know the off-going nurse want to report, because hey, they get to go. But they'll come in at 6:20, which is very like, who's really coming in at 6:20 when you got to be there at 7 o'clock? Not too many people. They'll come at 6:30 maybe, but not 6:20. But they'll do that just to get the hall that they want. And then when the regular staff nurse come in, say at 6:45 or at 7 o'clock, this agency nurse already took report, so they not wanting to give the keys up because they got the hall that they consider the easy hall, and then they want to get upset. First of all, you know you was being slick. I've seen this happen. You know you was trying to be slick when you did what you did, trying to get that hall. But if I'm an agency nurse and I come to work to get report and I'm there at 6:45, 6:50, the first thing I used to always ask is, who am I working with and what's their regular hall? Because if you're a staff nurse, I'm not going to take your hall from you. I'm not going to do that. That's just common courtesy of being in someone's home. I consider the home to be that staff nurse's home as well. That's just common courtesy. I'm not going to come in and I'm not going to take your hall. I'm going to ask the person that I'm working with, who am I working with and what's their regular hall. But the skit I saw, the agency nurse was there. The regular nurse came in. She came in late, but she did come in. I don't know how late she was, but she was late enough that she had a drink in her hand. You know what I'm saying? Like she stopped and got a drink from somewhere. And then she wanted to count and get her. The agency nurse had already counted. The agency nurse had already counted on the floor. And the regular nurse came in and she wanted to get her hall. And the agency nurse was like, but you're late, you know. In that circumstance, I feel like, honey, you late, depending on how late you are, it is what it is. Sometimes that off-going nurse don't know who that next nurse is, because that off-going nurse is an agency nurse. And you know, it don't take, and in that situation when you don't know, you don't know. But you as the agency nurse, if you've been there enough to know which hall you consider to be the easy hall or the hall, maybe it's a hall you worked yesterday so you're more familiar with them. Y'all tell me what should be done in that situation, because I'm on the fence about, I don't really, child, when I tell y'all this store is packed and it's Sunday, I thought it wasn't traffic, but Lord, the store is packed. But anyway, if you're an agency nurse and you've been in that, if you're an agency or staff nurse and you've been in that situation, tell me how y'all will handle it, because I don't know. The agency nurse got report on the hall and the staff nurse came in late. Should the agency nurse give report? Like, should the agency nurse give that hall up? And I don't even know why it's a situation like that, because most times assignments are done so that every nurse knows what hall they're going on. But in that circumstance, y'all, what would you have done? Hey, y'all, so this is the next day, and let me tell y'all, it's been a time. So I never made it back to get my battery. I did get my battery tested, but I ended up going to my sister's house, and my car just shut off. So I'm thinking, okay, well, let me get a jump and run back to O'Reilly's, because obviously the battery is dead. So I get a jump. I make it like a mile down the road, car shut off again. So I'm like, okay, no, maybe I didn't let it, charge up long enough, because the O'Reilly's is like 15 minutes away from where I got the jump from. So I go and get another jump, y'all. Car don't even make it a quarter mile, shut off again. So now I'm like, yeah, this not the battery. This got to be the alternator. And I'm a little confused because I just got my alternator replaced in September of 2023 to be exact, because I looked it up in my email, because I received the receipt and everything to my email. I always have receipts into my email so that I can always just go back to it and reference it if it's ever needed for everything. I always have it sent to my email. And so I'm like, it hasn't even been 2 years. And so anyway, y'all, had to end up getting the car towed to Gerald's Auto. It was $130 for the towing. Called Gerald's Auto this morning because they open at 7:30. I told them what the issue I was having or whatever. So I called the place where I live, which is 2 hours away, to see basically, you know, about the alternator or whatever, because I just got it put in not even 2 years ago. Well, there was a 2-year, 24,100 mile warranty, which I'm out of the mileage. Y'all know I was driving this car a lot back and forth, so I'm out of the mileage window for the alternator, which it doesn't matter anyway because I'm all the way here. So what is that going to do for me? I'm not going to get my car towed 2 hours, like, so that wasn't doing nothing for me. So I just told them to go ahead and put the alternator on, y'all. $543, y'all, to put the alternator on. Y'all, this is a 2011 that I'm driving. This is a new vehicle, but I do know alternators are pricey because I had to get an alternator put in my other car, which is a 2012 Honda. Y'all, I got old cars because, for one, I'm not good with cars. I'm kind of reckless with like riding up on curves, you know, different little things. And then insurance is so expensive, and you know, Hondas are good cars, so I figure if I get Hondas, I'll be okay, because I'm not one of those ones who have to have the newer car and this and that. As long as the car is working to get me A to B, that's the type of person I am. I don't want to be paying $30,000 for a vehicle, $25,000 for a vehicle. Let me find me a good little $10,000 vehicle, or I'll say maybe, because I have done like the $15,000, $18,000 vehicles, and they all have broken down on me. Like, it's been a transmission or transmission or motor. Like, I've always had issues. So I was like, let me just try a Honda, but I'll get an older model, because y'all know those newer model Hondas, I'm going to spend like $30,000. So anyway, I got older model vehicles, but the parts are, like I said, the alternator that I had to get for that 2012 that my son drives, that alternator was $300.
In a quarter mile at the traffic circle,
and
take
the
the
guy
second
that put it
exit
on
and stay
for
on
us, he
Wallace
did that
Ackerman
at the
Drive.
house. He put it on. He charged us $120. So even for that was for something. Had I been, you know, back home, I could have purchased the alternator and got somebody to put it on for, you know, a good price. But I'm in the time crunch. I got to work today. Like, I'm trying to hurry up now to get there because I have to go to work. And it's 4 o'clock now, and I have to be to work at supposed to be there at 6:45, but it's a 2-hour ride. It's a 2-hour ride back to where I live, so I'm not gonna get there quite enough time to, you know, get up, get dressed. I mean, get there, get dressed and everything. So I told them to be about 30 minutes late, which isn't too bad. You know, hopefully they're understanding, but y'all, I just basically copped out $700. It was $673 total for this car to get it towed and to get the alternator put in. I'm glad it was just an alternator, but things are so expensive, y'all. But I just feel blessed that I had the money to get it fixed. Like when he told me the total, I didn't even give him any pushback. Yeah, I got it done at a mechanic shop at Gerald's. If y'all didn't know anything about, I don't know if they're just in South Carolina, but we have Gerald's there. And the only reason I knew about them here is because the guy who stopped to give me a jump when he saw me broken down, I asked him, I told him, you know,
turn right onto County Road
I'm new to this area, and I asked him where would he recommend I take my vehicle to get it fixed, and he told me that's who he go to. So I just went there, and yeah, but hey, so what that has taught me though is that I need another vehicle. I need another vehicle, y'all, because I have to do my Monday weigh-in. I was so curious all weekend on how I did, because I didn't have a scale, but I was trying to stick to my low carb. I slipped up just a little, not a whole lot. I took my low carb stuff there to eat, but I did slip up a little. So I had I ate a couple of them cheese balls. I buy those little cheese balls, so I had a few of those. I probably had about 9 of those total. And y'all saw when I ordered the Zaxby salad, I asked for grilled, and them people gave me fried. So that's really the only slip up I had. I didn't eat any other, let me think, did I have any other carb foods? That's all I had. Everything else was low carb. I ate you know, a little can of Vienna sausages. Last night, did I eat anything? Oh Lord, I'm supposed to be in that lane. Let me think, did I eat anything last night? When I got back to the house. Did I eat anything? I don't think I had anything else to eat, y'all. My nerves are so bad about this car. Oh, I made a tuna sandwich with my car bread. Let me show y'all this loaf. Now, give me that bread. So this is like, I'll be saying keto bread. So this is some keto bread. It's 0 gram net carbs per slice. It only come with maybe 20 slices. Probably 16 slices, I'm not sure. But this loaf of bread was $5.64, I believe. So when I say keto bread, that's what I mean by keto bread. They have loads of. I was 303 Friday, so I can't wait to get on the scale. And and Auntie came to visit. She came to visit today. So I was losing weight up until then, so there was no bloating going on before she came. Because y'all see I've been losing weight, so I hadn't been bloating. But Auntie did come today. I'm hoping that doesn't throw my weight off, but if it do, it should correct itself within. Auntie visits me for a full 5 days, y'all. So if it corrects itself, it'll correct itself within, like, hopefully by Thursday.
Okay, y'all, so we're gonna do this kind of quick. It is February 10th. I'm about to go to work. It's after 6. I'm gonna be a little late, but y'all, I told y'all the story. And I'm about to step on the scale. So last time I weighed myself was February the 7th. I was 303. Let's see what it's looking like after the weekend. Okay, y'all, I wanted to lose more, but like I said, my flow came, so I still did lose over the weekend. I didn't lose much. I was 303 point, I think it was 6. I'm 302.8, so a loss is a loss. I'm happy I didn't go up. I'm still ahead of my calendar. I'll show y'all what the calendar says when we go up there. I'll see. February, I'm supposed to be 305.5, and I am 302.8. Look like an 8. All right, 302.8, and here we go, another week. By the end of this week,